It's just right up there. There's actually 2 summits here. That's the way I wanted to go. So I do not think I'll be going that way. It's 2.5 miles of unbroken trail. You're still gonna take me out. Ah, you microspike. Morning. Another great morning in the White Mountains. I'm right now currently at Cannon Mountain Tramway, dropping my car off here. Matt's gonna come pick me up, and then we're gonna head down to Lafayette Campground. We are not 100% sure what we're doing today, but we know we're gonna head up park at Lafayette, head up to the hut, which is Lonesome Lake Hut. From there, we'll make a decision whether we're going to go up Fishin' Jimmy or up Lonesome Lake Trail and hit North and South Kinsman. This time around, I will find the throne at South Kinsman. We missed it the last time. So once we get up to the Kinsmans, we'll make a decision whether we're going to head over towards the Cannonballs. The Cannonballs are actually on the New England 100 highest list. So it's winter time, so we just scratch that off a list that we're kind of not working on. But anyways, and then from there we'll make a decision to head back down to the hut or go over to Cannon Mountain. And you know, there's French fries and beer at Cannon Mountain, so I don't know, that might not be much. We're almost there by that time, so might be a given that we're going to go there. So that's why the car is over here at the tramway, because then we'll come down Kinsman Ridge Trail, which comes down to the tramway parking lot. Good butt sledding hill. I did that last winter for Darren and Lynn's, and I think there was another person that finished their winter 48 list up here. So this isn't my first time doing Cannon in the winter. First time doing the Kinsmans in the winter time. I've done them during the summer with Jake. A video for the Cannon and the Kinsmans with Jake. Actually, Jake, when I did the whole ridge, we went up High Cannon Trail, which is on the 25 Terrifying, and went over to the Kinsmans. At the time, we didn't even know there was such thing as a New England 100 highest list, so we had gone over the Cannonballs just by dumb luck, I guess. But anyways, so I'm going to get my stuff packed up. Matt should be here in about 15 minutes, and we'll head down to Lafayette Campground. The sun looks like it's starting to come up now. But hopefully by the time we hit trail, it'll be daylight. But who knows? My app could be wrong. I could be wrong. Whatever. Here we are, first intersection. We're gonna head up to Lonesome Lake, 0.8 miles. Oh, that's a Lonesome Lake Trail, 0.8 miles. So here we go. Oh, we got blue skies today, and look at that. That's where we're heading tomorrow, Lafayette. Oh, somebody's coming. No camping. Here we are down at Lonesome Lake. Everybody's been coming across the pond, but now I'm going to head up around the trail to redline the trail, so we're off on the unbroken part. What's your name? Oops. Hey, what's your name? Oh, hey, it's my buddy. Hey. Hello! Come on, I'm using my sexy dog voice. Where you going? That's the first view I think I've seen in 2-ish weeks. So we're just shy, almost to the campsite. And then after that we'll hit Kinsman's. Fishing Jimmy is done. Well, not right. Is this?
Yeah, it's done. That's it. We're on Kinsman Ridge Trail now.
Fishing Jimmy is done. So that way to the shelter and tent site. Kinsman's are up that way. And then if you want to go to Cannon Mountain. Ooh, can't read that. So Lonesome Lake Trail. Cannon Mountain is 3.2 miles from here. I can't read the, I think that's something profile clearing. I don't know what that is. Something 5.3 miles, whatever that is. But that's the Kinsman Ridge Trail. Did that back in summertime with my son. We referred to it as the Kinsman roller coaster trail because it went up and down the whole way. So let's go hit. Oh, the next shelter is 4 miles. Kinsman Notch 112 is 11.5 miles. One of these days I'm going to come up that way. That's the AT. So anyways, we're going that way. Let's go. So we came around the corner and we got North Kinsman right up there. So that's going to be our first summit. And then we'll go over to south. So it'll be turning into a beautiful day after all. The blue sky is coming out. Ooh, so excited. So Cannon Mountain decided to make an appearance over there. And then that little hump right there in the end is North Lafayette. And you have Lafayette. I think there's one in between. And then Lincoln. I think it's like a North Lincoln actually. And then I get a little fuzzy on the other ones. Flume and Liberty. I think Liberty's first and then Flume. And they might be further down over there. I don't spend a lot of time over here, so I'm not familiar with all these mountains. Look at the views. Wow. Nice. So we got some awesome views back there. And this was actually the original plan for us, was to hike up Mount Kinsman Trail. And it's 3.7 miles up here, and it comes over Bald Knob, which is about 1.8 down. But as you can see, not broken very well. We had a nice broken trail all the way up here, so I think we made the right choice. So anyways, let's see. Cannon's 3.2 from here. Profile clearing something. Kinsman Trail. No mileage to the Kinsman, of course. So anyways, let's go figure it out. Look how beautiful this forest is. Love it when the snow gets all caked on the trees. The summit of North Kinsman. Exciting, huh? But right down there and around the corner there's an outlook that's awesome, so makes it worth it.
Doesn't get much better than this.
No. Just about to the summit. It's just right up there. There's actually 2 summits here. People dispute which one's the real one. There's one that's in the middle of the trail before you go back down, and then another one over somewhere. I think it's like a throne there. So we're gonna go look for it. Might be buried though. So here we are at summit number 1. South Kinsman. Got some views out back here. So, summit number 1, you come up to here, you go out to there. See, I always thought it was an outlook. I didn't even actually know that was a summit. And then right over there is where the second one is. So we're going to head over there. It takes about 5 minutes to go out there and back. So here we go. So there's the throne. Matt's fixing it. Is this an illegal cairn? The views are definitely better at this one. Well, sit in it and see how it fits. As it falls apart. There you go.
King Anthony.
It's good to be king. It's a good view. Nice. Oh shit.
Yeah, I got
broke it.
throw another rock.
The throne didn't survive King Anthony. Collapsed on me. So as you can see, I am now solo. Matt just really had his heart set on going over to Cannon. I really wasn't interested. I wanted to redline a couple of trails on my way down. I'm gonna hit the Kinsman Lonesome Lake Trail. I just lost it. I just read the sign 2 seconds ago. But they did a rescue down there a couple weeks ago because the rivers were high. He got in between the rivers and then they surged. So, but I'm not seeing. I don't think it's broken, but it might be wind blowing off the pond. We'll see. I'm gonna go over and see if it's broken. If it's broken just a little bit, I'll do it. If it's not broken at all, I'm not doing it because 2.5 miles and then another 0.8 back over to the hut. So, might be more than I want to break. Try that again. Might be more than I want to bite off by myself. So, anyways, wish Matt luck. He wants to bang out a single season winter. What do they call it? A single season winter 48. 4,000 footers, I guess. Guess that's what it's called. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in hiking, and I love redlining. So we gotta do what we all enjoy. He likes to bag all the peaks, and I like to bag all the trails and peaks, but I do a lot less peaks than him. And I hike a lot slower than him. Don't let him fool you. Okay. So anyways, let's go see if we can figure out where this trail goes. We're going to get some views of the pond. And the only other thing to look at here is the privy. You want to see that? Anyways, okay, let's walk around. Somebody lost a glove. Let's check out the log. Oh, it is wet. I don't think anybody's been able to fill this out. 12/1/18. Beautiful snowy day back in the AT, missing my partner Raptor Hawk. And then 11/18 after that. Should have started earlier. Should have started earlier. Huh. Here's Kinsman Pond. It's a beautiful sight. And yes, you can drink this water. I've drank it before. It's not the best water in the whites, but it works. And just a side note. That's the way I wanted to go. So I do not think I'll be going that way. It's 2.5 miles of unbroken trail solo. So I'm gonna head back down Fishing Jimmy. Go back up by this trail actually goes right through the campsite, right in front of the shelter, and then goes out. This trail this summer, I had done the bottom part last summer in an afternoon. I went out there with Bob and we headed up the Cascades. We started at the basin and headed up, and I hiked all the way up to where the bridge is out. And so I was going to head back down to hit that intersection and then come back go over to the hut. And just not going to work today, so we'll get it done in the summer. I don't feel like breaking 2.5 miles of, there's got to be like 4 feet of snow here, sinking quite a bit. So it is what it is. So head down Fishing Jimmy, and maybe I can blow out Dodge Cutoff. That's another trail I haven't done yet. It's just a little short stretch too, in between 2 other trails. So here we go. So, this is the first time I've ever been on a lake all by myself. Awesome, quiet. Ooh, going fast, gonna fall over my snowshoes. So, anyways, we're gonna head that way. I don't know if I'm gonna hit that Dodge Cutoff or not. It kind of just cuts over. It's just a little trail, but who knows? So it's 0.3 over to High Cannon. So I think I'll take the Dodge Cutoff and then go down High Cannon from there. I'll only add like 0.3 to my trip, and it's kind of broken. So hey. So I'm just about down High Cannon Trail. I took Dodge Cutoff over to High Cannon. I can see the parking lot. You keep on getting glimpses of the parking lot behind me, and the road noise is kind of crazy here. So I figured I'd make a very quick video and say that what a great choice of hikes today. I almost tried to talk Matt into doing something else because I did not remember the views being that great here. I mean, the views on the summits themselves aren't overly spectacular, unless you count the chair number 2 summit on South Kinsman, the summit. Then that has good views. North, the outlook out right up past the summit was awesome. On the way up, you see Franconia Ridge the whole way up. Couldn't have picked a better day to do this hike. We wore snowshoes the whole time. Unfortunately, not everybody did that. Coming down was kind of brutal in some spots. Yeah, I talked to Matt. We actually have signal here, and he called me and he said that he was flying right along over the cannonballs, and then right after he went over north, I don't even know what cannonball it is, the second one that's on the New England 100 highest. He said that he came across 2 women bare booting, and after that he was sinking like a foot because they broke through the crust on their way. So I don't know how people do it, because when you bare boot you use so much more energy than with snowshoes. So I don't know, whatever. I mean, I don't own the trails, so I can't tell people what to do, but seems like an awful lot of work to save $300. I mean, I paid $300 for my snowshoes, and this is my 2nd year using them, and they weigh 5 pounds between the 2 of them. So if I have to put them on my pack, it's not too bad. I mean, 5 pounds is a lot, but I, make sure I keep my pack weight down so the snowshoes don't kill me. It's what I do. But anyways, I am not gonna preach to anyone. It just sucks on the ankles sometimes, and on the when you're trying to bang out some miles. So I'm gonna head down. I'm gonna check out the campground down here, because I heard that you can actually camp here in the winter. It's primitive camping. I think there was like an outhouse or privy somewhere. No water, which obviously I'm used to anyways. So I'm going to check that out when I get down there. And also, I might set up my stove and make some lunch instead of going in town to get some lunch. So we'll see. I'll see you in the parking lot. So just like Carter Notch hut, this hut all the way up, the rivers all have bridges across them. Might not be great ones, but there's bridges. So makes traveling a little bit easier. And of course, they come up here because they see this all packed down because people going to the hut in and out every day. Bunch of people. Then they see this, they leave the snowshoes behind, and then they get up there and it's all soft snow. So, anyways, like I said, I'm done preaching with that. Smile. Who the fuck's messaging me this early in the morning if you're with me? So here we are, day 2. Heading up Falling Waters. I'm going to head up to Lafayette, Lincoln, and I think there's a flume in there. I think there's 3 peaks we're going to go over today, and then down Bridle. I've been down Falling Waters during the summer, never been up in the winter, and never even been on Bridle. So this is going to be some little redlining involved in this trip. Hiking with a couple of people today, Scott and Heather. Scott we just met today. Heather's been in the videos before. She's not a big talker, but she's seen her climbing out of tents and other things. So anyways, head up. A beautiful day today, absolutely beautiful, just like yesterday. Looking forward to being on the ridge that I was looking at yesterday. So here we go. here we are. There's a little offshoot off of Falling Waters that goes up to Shining Rock. I don't see any rock, but lots of ice, so it's actually pretty cool. I hope the camera catches it. It's hard to tell through the viewfinder on the camera, and then we've got a great view out there. So first views of the day, and then we're about 5 contour lines from Little Haystack. So we'll be above tree line shortly. So we have cannon over there. These are the cannonballs in here. North Kinsman was there yesterday, and South Kinsman also there yesterday. That's one with the throne. So, and we're almost to the top. A little bit further to go. So we have North Lincoln.
Down the stairs, you know.
Yeah.
Hi. Hello. How are you? Your hair done, sorry. I'm sure you want it.
I know, because you like went to step forward and then you went.
He would kick him out.
Yeah.
He's like,
Make sure you turn.
I know, I'm gonna have to. I feel like I'm giving birth.
cool.
I tried to hold it in cough the whole time. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 2, 3, cheese.
Wow, it's like gear.
Oh my god! It's like the cartoons when they go through the alley that's too narrow.
I was stuck.
You're so gonna take me out. Ah, you microspike.
You okay?
Hey everybody, Anthony here. I'm off the side of Kangamangas on my way home. It's Sunday. Came up to the Lincoln, New Hampshire area back on Friday. Met up with Matt. Hiked the Kinsmans. Perfect weather. Absolutely perfect. Wore snowshoes the whole day on that trip though. And you know, he went over to Cannon and I headed down, tried to do some redlining. Failed at one of the trails. But anyways, and then Heather came up Friday night actually, and we hung out, went to well, One Love, had a couple drinks and dinner, and then we booked a hotel over Kangamangas Inn. It's very hard to find rooms in Lincoln area during ski season, but we were able to find it. It was actually a pretty good, nice little it was tiny room, but it was clean and it was, you know, cheap, $100 a night or something like that. And then Saturday morning we hit Lafayette and Lincoln and Little Haystack, went up Falling Waters and over the ridge and then back down Old Bridle, which I had never done, so that was a redlining one for me, which worked out good. And then last night we went to the Woodstock Inn. You can't go to Lincoln without going to the Woodstock Inn. Had some drinks and dinner. They have awesome food there. Always busy though, so oh, and we did a bunch of butt sliding, as you saw in the video. That was fun, but my butt was freezing, and she's still sore. And then this morning we went out to Flapjacks for breakfast. Highly recommend it. Also gets very busy around 10ish, so you want to get there earlier. But had omelets and they have awesome home fries and toast and all that. The one with the little train that goes around. I took a video with my cell phone, so it's not the greatest video, but I had been there as a child. It wasn't Flapjacks then, but it was. He said it's been a couple of restaurants over the years, but the train has been consistent, and the building has lots of history. So, anyways, a great weekend, awesome weekend of hiking, great time in Lincoln. Glad I could get out this weekend. Sometimes it's hard for me to take off for a whole weekend, but it worked out. Everything worked out. Got out on Friday and Saturday, and would have liked to go on today, but out of clean clothes, and I got some work to do, and you know, blah blah, real life kicking in. And as you can see, it's snowing a little bit here on the Kank. But anyways, don't forget, if you're new to the channel, to hit the subscribe button. If you're, you know, new or been around for a while, hit that like button if you like the videos. And please find me on any social media, Facebook or Instagram, or even leave a comment down below. And I make an effort to reply to all comments and messages. So anyways, till next time, I'll see you on the trail.